I think I first became interested in aviation when, before I even knew it, to be honest with you. My first airplane ride, I was 3 months old, and that was in a Bonanza as well. And my dad has always flown my whole entire life, so it's always been there. But when I first wanted to fly, I was 14, and so I took my first lesson and felt like it was a little too much for me. So I did about 2 or 3 lessons, and then I stopped until I was 16, and I was like, I want to keep doing this. So I went back, started doing more lessons, at least 1 a week, and then by my 18th birthday, I got my private pilot certificate and went to college the next day. My name is Patti Fritz, and I am a 23-year-old VTOL pilot. I just graduated from USF with accounting, and I am now studying to get my master's of business administration. And I grew up in Pennsylvania and have lived in Tampa for 4 years. I have a couple role models, I would say. Number one, obviously, being my dad. He's the first person that ever introduced aviation to me, and he took me to Oshkosh every single year since I was 2 years old, every single year. And it was my 2 older brothers and I and my dad, and we'd fly in his Bonanza, and we would camp the whole week, and he would somehow keep track of us. But that was basically the first time I ever saw Patti Wagstaff. And now a lot of people know I've kind of taken on a name as Patti Not Wagstaff, because I'd introduce myself and I would say my name was Patti, and they'd be like, oh, Wagstaff, and I'm like, yes, but no. So she was the first person that really showed me that you can be an extremely powerful woman and just kick guys' butts, really. I mean, she went up there and did things that some of those guys I'm never sure even imagined of doing. And I really definitely take her as one of my top role models. But as I've gotten older, the role models have actually become my friends. So I've made a lot of aviation friends, and seeing what they do and you know, their knowledge and their skill sets has really pushed me to become a more knowledgeable pilot.
Like that.
So my goal list for aviation is going to be building, I'm sure, my whole entire life. Right now I have a few set that I've been talking about. I just got my IFR in this past August, and I had been pushing to get it done for a couple summers, but things just kept coming up. I also have like some sort of longing inside me that I really want to do mountain flying. I have a dream that I'm gonna fly out west and go snowboarding and not have to take an airline, but that means that I definitely need to get some mountain time. So that's, you know, everyone maybe wants to do like tailwheel or seaplane, but that might be a thing that I do when I'm a little older. But I definitely want to do mountain flying. As a woman aviator, I definitely feel a responsibility to help them realize that they can do it. I think every single day I tell, male or female, I tell someone that they can also become a pilot. The airports are filled with men, FBOs are filled with men. Everywhere it's like it's a man's world, but I feel comfortable in it. So I think it's important for me to get these girls to understand that it's not weird. You're not weird. You're actually really, really cool, and you're special. And you can do every single thing that they can do, and do it probably a little bit better. And I also really want them to know that, you know, they don't have to. You don't have to look cute. You don't have to take cute flying selfies. Like, just go fly and enjoy it and smile and love it and feel it, because it's not about like putting it out there that like I'm a girl and I fly, or, you know, like look how cute I look in my, you know, pinup outfit posing on an airplane. No, just do what you want to do because it feels good, and you don't have to own the image. Just own being a pilot and have fun. with the idea of a V-tail. Anyone that knows me knows that like I love antiques, I love vintage, things that are nostalgic, just they have so much more value and character. So when I saw the colors of this airplane, I just about cried. I couldn't believe, I mean, to me it's pretty feminine, so when I'm flying and you know I get to call and it's a girl and it's a pretty plane, I feel really excited. And we're just, Vita is her name, and it clicks. I can't even, I have OPD, obsessive plane disorder, and I don't think I've loved an object more than love her. This airplane's gonna be my life. So I started looking up life in other languages. I knew like Vita with the D is life in Spanish, and then I looked in Greek, it's actually probably Vita, I'm guessing, like vitamin. But I wanted it to be Vita, so I just kind of changed what I think the pronunciation was to Vita with a T.